Hi, you're here. I'm here. I missed a whole week last week, and I missed you terribly. I'm so sorry that I was not here to see you, but now I am, and I'm very happy that we have our time together. I'm Melissa. This is the Mel-Tran Designs podcast, and I'm your host. This is episode 38. It is October 1st, 2013. I don't know what the name of the show will be yet. That's fine. Grab your knitting or spinning and come join me. Like I said, I missed last week. There's not a reason. It just kind of every day didn't work. So here we are. I'm not actually on my couch this week. I'm in front of my couch because my computer is on a desk chair, and so I just grabbed a footstool really quick. The setup I had last week was nice, but Jake is using that table for a little bit. We're kind of moving some stuff around in the living room, and there's stuff over there. Anyways, I'm sitting here. I hope the light isn't too horrible on my screen. It doesn't look too terribly bad, so bear with me if it's really bad. I'll make sure next week for that not to happen, but I needed to record, and I was just like, it has to happen now. So anyways, here we are. All right, let's jump right into it. Wait. Welcome to new viewers. Welcome back to not so new viewers. Thank you so much for watching my podcast, and I hope you enjoy our time together. All right, happenings the last couple weeks. I just randomly wrote stuff down. I'm sure there's stuff I've forgotten. In fact, I know there's stuff I've forgotten, but I just kind of wrote down the things that stood out to me, and that's kind of what happens when it's been 2 weeks. A couple weekends ago, we went and rode horses over at my husband's brother's girlfriend's house. So my brother-in-law's girlfriend's house. She lives at home still, and she and her parents have horses, and so they invited us over. I do have video. I plan to put it in. I was hoping to just bust this out and put it up because I have to go somewhere when I'm done here, but I don't think I'll do that. I have pictures of stuff and whatnot, so I will put that in. And anyways, this probably won't go up till tomorrow. But yeah, so the kids got to ride. I got to ride. It was a lot of fun. I hope we get to go out there again because it was a great experience for the kids. I've been VKNing again with my friends, and it's been so much fun. Old friends and new friends, and not every day, but I have three times in the last week, which is more times than I have in like the last month. So it's been fun. I was talking to Jake last night, and I said I'm trying to balance between seeing my online friends and hanging out with him at night, and he's fine with that. I mean, he's cool like that. So anyways, that's been fun. Yesterday we had our first parent-teacher conferences of the year, and that was awesome. My kids are doing amazing, which, yeah, I'll brag. Parents are allowed to brag. Anansi has struggled in the past, and she had an amazing report card, and that was so huge for me that the struggling has paid off, and working with her has paid off, and yeah, it just has been, I guess, finally seeing results of the work that we've, sorry, I keep kind of going like that just to adjust my shirt. Just seeing results from the hard work was so rewarding as a parent, but I can see that she's also happier this year. So yeah, that was really good. Kyan, she has not really ever struggled, and she's such a good reader right now at this point. Sorry, I need this to be down. I keep messing with it. Let's see if I can. There we go. She's such a good reader that there are these books that they send home every day. They have to read through them and take them back and read them at school to pass them off. She just whizzes through them. They're supposed to read them 3 times through, and then however much time is left out of 20 minutes that doesn't take up, then they're supposed to read something else. She reads it once through, and it's like she's read it a bunch of times. So we've been reading other stuff, and her teacher said that she's actually, they go on fall break starting on Thursday. And her teacher said that after break, she's actually going to skip the entire next set of books that Kyan would read and just go to the next ones because they're far too easy for her. And she said that at the beginning of the school year, they timed their words per minute, and it was 70, which was fine for the starting of the year. Their goal for the end of second grade is 92. But that 3 weeks later, she was tested again, and she got 100 words per minute. So she's doing amazing. And I know I'm bragging, and it's just because I was so blown away. Anansi has struggled with reading, and she's finally starting to catch up. I haven't had a kid that excelled at reading before because Kyan's only my second one, and so I'm just so excited for her. I guess I'm not bragging. I'm just so proud. I'm so excited that she can do that. And anyway, so I'm very proud of her. Eli has improved immensely. We're still working on his fine motor skills, scissors, writing things down. He still really struggles with that, but he's doing well with other things. And his teacher said that she has seen a huge improvement, just in this quarter. And she said that it still is an option in her head that he will be doing kindergarten again, which is fine with me. It's not going to be detrimental to him to do it again, but she has seen the improvements as well. So he's growing and doing well, and so it was very refreshing. Let's just say that, especially for Anansi's teacher, just to not have any concerns and to be excited about the progress that she's seeing. So anyways, thank you for letting me brag about my kids a little bit and be a proud mama. Let me see. The first class that I have taught of this knitting class season has come to an end. It was the Zuzu's Petals. It was so much fun. I had 2 new ladies that hadn't taken my class before, and it was just so much fun. And I love teaching classes. I love it. I love it. I love it. And the next class will be starting October, 2 weeks from today. Or 2 weeks from tomorrow, excuse me. October 16th is when the next class will start. And it's going to be on Wednesday nights this time. If you live local, it's going to be on Wednesday nights. It's going to be the driftwood sweater. We have already ordered the yarn, but that doesn't mean anything. We can always put in another order, or you can order it on your own. It's up to you. So if you're interested, contact me. Let me know. It's in Meridian. Like I said, for those of you that live around here, it's in Meridian. It'll be on Wednesday nights from 6 to 8. So let me know if you want some more details. Oh, and I wrote down that I didn't record last week. I've already covered that. All right, going on / coming up. Even Star Knit Along, I have not touched it because I've been busting out a whole bunch of things, which you will and won't see because I don't have most of them here. But I plan to work on it. I've been busy working on some other stuff. So, but the Knit Along is still going on. Post pictures in the group, talk about it, whatever you want to do. I'm going to skip that for just 1 second. The Mystery Knit Along started today. Actually, I sent out Clue 1 last night because I have some friends in Australia who had purchased the pattern, and they kind of peer pressured me into sending out the first clue a little early. It wasn't that early. It was 10 o'clock my time. So it was already, well into Tuesday there, and it was midnight Eastern time. So I figured, close enough. And I actually had somebody from Alaska message me and say, oh, I knew it'd be midnight there before it was here. I'm glad I stayed up. So anyways, that was fun. A note about that, which if you've bought it already, then I'm sure you've seen it. If you bought it, then you've seen it already. Anuska helped me do a chart. Well, she did the chart. I sent her the pattern. She made up a chart. It's based off of the 64 stitch, which is the 32, half the 32 stitches. And I put this in the note, but just wanting to reiterate it here. If you are making the 80 stitch size, you can still go off of the chart that I sent out. What you will do is just print it out and highlight where the repeat is. Just read off of the written directions what part is the repeat and just highlight that part, and you'll be able to follow it just fine because everything else is the same. So if you've bought the pattern, this will make sense to you. So anyways, there's that. I'm really excited. I'm really excited about the knit along. I have had people messaging me today asking questions who I don't know, I'm not familiar with them. Yeah, I'm very excited. Very, very excited about my very first hosted mystery knit along, and I hope to do it again in the future. So coming up next month, November and December, we will have the finished object along that I've been talking about. We will be sharing anything we finish that is as a gift. You know, anything, fiber related or not, anything that you make that is going to be for the holidays, share it. I think it will be a great thing for our little community in my group to share ideas and things like that. So that'll be coming up. The spinning retreat with Judith McKenzie is next week. I leave next Wednesday, and it's from Thursday to Sunday, and I'm so excited. I plan to take little video snippets while I'm there. Maybe I'll even get her to say hi to you guys. She's pretty nice, so I'm sure she will. And there's only going to be like 20 of us, so there's not really a lot of competing for a little bit of time here and there. So anyways, that's coming up. And Knittin' in the Mitten is officially next month. I'm really excited about that too. So, all right. The thing that I skipped, I'm going to come back to now. It's the hand spun knit along is finished. There ended up being, minus the 2 that I put in, there ended up being 16 finished objects. I went ahead and what I did, because the thread was all just kind of one big picture sharing, talking thread. So I clicked on photos, how many photos were in it, and some of them were, you know, pictures of the hand spun people were going to be using and things like that. What I did was I went through and counted how many finished objects there were. There were 16. Mine, not including the ones that I did. So there were 16. And then I went into random.org and I put 1 through 16, clicked it. The first one came up and I went through and counted again just like I had before, starting at the first one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you know, like that. Then I clicked it again and found that person. So I didn't want to do it live because I knew it would be kind of weird with all that stuff. So the first number that popped up was 6. The 6th project was Memphis Holly, and she made a wingspan, and it's gorgeous. So Holly, you are the recipient of the hand-painted comb top by Raven Ridge Fiber Arts. It is the Blue Spruce colorway, and it's 85% Polworth, 15% Tussa. So Holly, if you will please PM me your address and your last name preferably, I will get this out to you soon, okay? The other winner was number 8, and that is Lilu, who is Misty. And she made an amazing stripe study shawl that's just absolutely stunning. And Misty, you win the Lorna's Laces Rusty Bucket, which was the November 2012 colorway. Some sock yarn. So contact me as well. And there we go, we're done. I did not have enough entries to put the bag in. So Anuska, you're still in. She's been bugging me so much. I want that bag. I want that bag. So, Anuska, you can enter in November and December, and then you'll get the bag. Maybe. Well, maybe. Whoa. Can't guarantee that, but maybe. So, anyways, let's get to the knitting stuff. Works in progress. Right now, I have 3 things. One of them I'm not working on because I finished the clue already. I have the knitting game, shawl, and wrap. The shawl is finished through 1, 2, clue 4, I guess, is what we're down to. So here's what it looks like. And again, this is Grinning Gargoyle in her Seda sock, which is 50/50 merino silk in the Storm colorway. And this is on size 6 needles, from what I can remember and looking at it, what I can tell. The other one that I'm working on here is the wrap version. And I don't think I've even started clue 4 on this one. 1, 2, 3. No, I have not started clue 4 because I was trying to finish some other stuff. This will be what I work on tomorrow. That's my plan. So as you can see, here, let's turn it so you can actually see. Here's clue number 1 in the middle, and then clue number 2 here, and clue number 3 here. And this is Grinning Gargoyle, again in her mink lace. It's 100% mink in the teal colorway, and this I'm doing on size 4s. So look forward to clue 4 being done next week when you watch. The only other thing I have on the needles right now is a new project that I wanted to cast on. It's called the Teresa Cape. This is a free pattern, so I don't feel bad showing some of it to you. Here's, let me see. Here's what it looks like. Whoop, turn it the right way. It's just a nice little pullover cape that has kind of a it's like a turtleneck, but a little looser, so I guess more like a cowl neck. And I happened to find this one day, and the designer on the page said, I'm working on the English translation. So I contacted her and said, hey, do you need somebody who's a native English speaker to read over it for you and give you some feedback? And she said, yes, please. So she and I went back and forth for a couple days emailing, and we got it all put together. So so it's in English and Italian, and it's like I said, it's a free pattern. It calls for an Aran weight. I don't really have any Aran weight yarn. I don't really buy a lot of it. So what I'm doing is holding together 2 strands of yarn. I'm holding a worsted weight, which is this one here. It's Huckleberry Knits. I'm trying to find that. It's Huckleberry Knits in her Gaia base, which is an organic merino. And then the other one here is a Crazy Zauberball. So the 2 of them together make an Aran weight. And here is what I have. Well, I had more than this, but I thought I was getting gauge, and then when I remeasured it, I was not. So I ripped down to the ribbing here that the ribbing was not part of the pattern. I didn't want it to roll, so I did a 3x1 rib, so you can't really tell there's ribbing there. But anyways, I ripped back down to here and dropped down. She calls for a size 9. I had to go up to a 10 in order to get gauge, and a size 9 is a 5.5, and a size 10 is a 6. So, which is weird because I usually have to drop down. But she also used a boucle yarn, and I know that that kind of skews things a little bit too. So anyways, here's what I have. You can see that it's changed colors, and it's actually starting to change down here again. So I'm enjoying it. I've had this brown, this Huckleberry Knits, almost 2 years now. It was a club colorway that I got, and I loved it. I just didn't have the right thing, and this is the right thing. And the Zauberball was actually given to me by Haley. She got a little bit of chocolate milk on it, and she's like, I'm never going to wash this. I said, I'll wash it. And she's like, it's yours. So she gave that to me at Zombie Apocalypse this year. So I want to get this done by the retreat next week, because the other ladies there like to keep the room a little cooler than I prefer, and I still want to have my hands and lower arms free. So I think this would be great to just be able to pull on to keep myself, to keep myself warm. I have a new bag. I'm kind of watching my time. If I have enough time, I'll show. I got a huge 31. Oops, wrong way. I got a huge 31 order. My friend and I kind of co-hosted a catalog party, and so we shared the stuff. And so this is one of their zipper pouches. It's the new Teal Mod Dot, and I love teal, and it's light gray. And these are amazing Amazing Project bags, and they're only 15 bucks. So anyways, that's all I have for works in progress. Okay, FOs. I can't show you any but one. There's a little country market farm. There's a country market that is run by people who have this farm. They have they have meat that they produce and eggs and cheeses and gifts and all that, all that kind of stuff. Well, I make a few things to sell out there, and one of the things is little soap sacks out of cotton yarn with a little tie. She called me and said, we are out, and people who bought them before are coming back and wanting to get them as gifts, and we need some. I said, I can bust some out this weekend. Well, I made 12. I made 11. I found one that I forgot that I had made before. So 12 of them went over to her today. So I don't have those to show. But just believe me, they all went out there. 2 pairs of mittens for the girls that I was talking about last time I recorded. Those are done, and they're not here because the girls have them in their backpacks. I have pictures of them, I think. I'm pretty sure I have pictures of them either done or somewhat in process, so you can at least see what the knitting looks like. So 2 pairs of mittens done as well. The thing I do have that I can show you that is finished are my hand spun socks. They are done. I have not soaked them. I don't even know if I will. I'm so happy with them. I did just a basic 3x1 rib on the top just to give it a little something, and up the cuff, and then a 2x2 rib at the top. I did them toe up because I have it memorized and I was working on them at church, and it was easier to do that. And I did just a short row heel, and yeah, they fit great. It's 100% superwash BFL, so I do plan to pre-darn the ball of the foot and the heels. Not only that, some spots are thinner than fingering weight, so that will help to make them last longer. And I have some lace weight yarn that is a merino nylon blend, so it won't add any bulk to it either. So I plan to just do that along there. And I'm probably going to do it along the inside of the sock just because I don't want it to show yet. So anyways, I did them on size 1. Just regular standard 64 stitch sock. So anyways, no spinning. I did do a little bit of designing. I actually, a cowl pattern kind of popped into my head. So I sat and wrote it up really quick. The only problem is right now I don't have time to knit it. It's going to be a DK weight. I'm guessing it'll be around 200 yards. Not really sure. It's going to be an infinity cowl type thing where you can wrap it around twice. And I'm pretty sure it's just going to be free because there's not a lot to it. Like I said, my brain just kind of went, here you go, and I just wrote it up really quick. I'm wanting to use hand spun for it. If you feel like knitting a DK weight scarf, cowl thing, let me know and I'll send it to you and you can kind of test it for me. I don't know. I hate asking for testers when I don't have something to show. So anyways, but if you're bored and have some DK weight laying around, let me know. And acquisitions. I got the new Ply magazine. It's still in the wrapper because I haven't finished reading the first one, and I won't let myself open it until I finish it. That's my motivation. So it's all about color, as you can see, and I'm really excited to read it. So that's motivating me to read the other one. It has great articles, by the way. And I am going to show you my 31 bags really quick because I'm at 24 minutes, and it won't take that long. I won't go into detail about them, but they're fun, and I want you to see them. If you don't want to see them, that's all the knitting content, so see you later. All right. The first one in here is, this is a little zipper pocket that has snaps on the back. This is to go on, well, I have one over there. I'm not going to pull it out. They have bags that have these grommets in them. So what you can do is put these little straps through the grommets and snap them together, and then you have a pocket either on the outside or you can put it on the inside of your bag. So it creates a pocket for you. So I got one of those, and since I already have this out, I don't remember the exact names of all these, so I'm just going to show them to you. I got this bag. It's one of their organizing totes. I think it's the medium. Anyway, it has 3 pockets here. I have them squished on purpose because they kind of square out, which is good. I just don't need them out right now. There's 3 on this side, 2 on this side, and there are 2 mesh pockets here. So I'll open this up. Oh, I have another little bag in here. I'll open it up so you can see how big it is. This would be a nice knitting bag. You could fit some project bags in there, and you know, put a water bottle on the side and whatnot. So, and this was one of the specials for the month. They always have some sort of deal. If you spend $31 or $35, depending on the deal, then you get XYZ. I got this for half price. So, so there's that. This one little piece of hair. Do you see this? It keeps going in my eye. They have these bags that are called Precious Treasures or something like that. It's $5 for 2 of them. Here they are. They're pretty thin. I mean, they're not. You could poke through them kind of easily. They actually kind of remind me of the material that a medical face mask is made from. Kind of that mesh. Let's see if that'll show up. Yeah, but it reminds me of those, or those really cheapy kind of paper hospital gowns, you know, that you put on like for an exam or something. But at the same time, there's not holes. They're kind of coated. So if you had something with like very pointy size 0s or 1s, it would probably poke through. But if you had a larger project, you'd be totally fine. And I mean, this is a good size bag. And then it came with this cute little one. So I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with these, but I had a little bit of hostess credit left over, and so I just used it on this. I got another zipper pouch. It's called Pink Pop Medallion. I really like it. Pops of pink in medallions. Smart, huh? All right, next I got another one of the zipper pockets, just like the turquoise one I showed, because I have 2 bags, like the one not like that one, but bigger. And so I wanted to have 2 of these. My hostess credit product that I got was this cosmetic bag. It's like a deluxe cosmetic bag. It looks like this. It actually opens. Where's the zipper? It opens up kind of. Let me see if I can. Hold on. Sorry. I can make it stay down like that. It opens kind of like a briefcase. This is so cool. It didn't show it open on the picture, so I had no idea exactly what I was getting. And it opens up like this. It has a handle here, so you can hang it, and it has all of these clear pockets for, you know, cosmetics or whatever you're going to use. And it's actually 5 inches wide here and clear, you can see, and then it has pockets on either end, zipper pockets, has mesh pockets in here, and then it also comes with this smaller bag full of carry-on size bottles and smaller ones. Let me turn it around here too. It has labels you can stick on them. It has a funnel for when you're loading it up, and it has this perfume size little spray bottle too, and this one's actually a spray bottle as well. So anyways, and there's a zipper pocket here as well. I really am happy with this. I have no idea what I'm going to use it for yet, but when I do, I'm sure it's going to be awesome. And this is one of their new colorways. It's called Sea Plaid. Oh, and I actually got a wallet out of Sea Plaid, but it's in my purse, and my purse is outside. So, and lastly, I got a duffel bag because, well, duffel bags are nice. So it's not a huge one, but it's definitely big enough to, you know, to fit a decent amount in. And on the inside here, it does have a mesh pocket on both sides. So anyway, I made a good haul. I love helping host things because of all of the host credits that you get. You know, free items, host credits, half price items. That's what I was trying to say, and you know, just different stuff like that. Plus, you put your own order in. So, anyways. Yay! So glad I got to show that to you. And we're still under 30 minutes. I know it'll be over 30 once I put the videos and pictures in, but that's all right. It'll just be a few minutes after, 2-3 minutes after that. So anyways, have a wonderful week, and I plan to record again before I leave next Wednesday, so it'll probably be next Tuesday again. So, as always, contact me if you feel like you want to. I didn't say who I am. I'm Anansi on Ravelry. On Plurk and Instagram, I am Mel-Tran Designs, all one word. We have a Mel-Tran Designs group on Ravelry. You can email me, melissa@meltrandesigns.com. I have been able to embed the videos now onto my website. So go ahead and subscribe to the RSS feed on my website, and you'll be able to have to be notified when I upload videos and stuff. So anyways, until next time, keep knitting. Bye.
Hi, Mo.
Straight to the camera. You don't want my picture, please.
I'm taking your video. Look at you, Anansi. Hi, Mo. Yes, I have my camera going.
Right on personal.